MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's on to Game 5 of the National League Championship Series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Colorado Rockies. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, you can see by the results we're right back where we started from. When you're tied after 4, Game 5 is always critical. You don't want to get stuck needing to win the final 2 to move on. So the winner of this one is going to get a huge leg up on winning this series.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Colorado Rockies.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Danny, who stands out to you?
I'm definitely excited to watch Josh Bell in this one. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Domingo Germán gets the call in Game 5 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And the guy who brought home gold last year resides at second base in this one today. The ability to pivot with anybody in the game, turn in double plays, hand over fist, the ability to have range both right and left, and makes all the routine plays.
Coming to the plate now, Adam Frazier. And we are set for baseball here this evening. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Blackman looking up into the bleachers and gone. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. His second home run of the series, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
I thought the leadoff hitter is supposed to set the table for the guys behind him. Not the case with that swing of the bat right now. Game's changed, fellas. Get ready for a good one.
Batting second here tonight, center fielder number 6, Starling Marte.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Marte is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
And this one's in the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
Pickoff move to second, but the runner's back easily. Marte stands at second with no outs. Grounded to short. Story picks it up, one away.
Batting fourth, the first
Now in the box, Josh Bell. And the Pirates trying to make this first inning even more productive. Here. Getting a few steps off at second there. Now the pitch. Line drive to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he's safe.
batting fifth, left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Set and the pitch. Change up that catches the corner for strike one. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. 2 outs here with a runner at third. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Blackman looking up, out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His first homer here in the series. And the lead for the Pirates is now 3-0.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Batting set, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
First delivery to him on the way. This is skied into short left center. Dahl has a play. And that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Pirates 3, the Rockies coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. He's hit 2 home runs so far in this series already, so you know he's feeling really good about himself. You can bet they were talking about him in the pitchers meeting before the game, so their focus is on him, and so is mine.
Trevor Williams has the ball for the 5th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's take a look at the guy behind the dish, and that's Francisco Cervelli, one of the best ball framers in all our sport, a guy who's going to make his pitcher work for everything today.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. Popped him up. Frazier backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Batting second, first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Into the box now, Eric Hosmer. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman. A ball and a strike to count to Hosmer. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the American League Championship Series, as they've got a good matchup going on over there as well. So striding in, Nolan Arenado. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward the alley and left center. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
At the plate, Trevor Story, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
Arenado stands at second with 2 gone. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
I tried to jerk that one, and it's 2-2.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Ready now, Colin Moran. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Very weakly on the ground. That veers foul, so they'll do it again on 3-2.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Batting 8, catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
So coming to the plate, Francisco Cervelli. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
Popped him up. Walters is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 9, catcher,
The pitcher, Trevor Williams, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a bunt attempt here. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick.
Well, when you're making that throw all the way across, you've got to make sure you gather and fire, because if you don't, the ball will sink on you. Looked like he tried to finesse that one a bit too much, and they'll hit him with an error.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Right side, fair ball down the line. The relay throw.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Here's Starling Marte, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A base hit in his first trip. Ready with the 0-1. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Williams, the runner at third. Frazier at second with 1 away. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Gonzalez has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. Gonzalez puts it right there. He's out at home plate. But the Pirates get a run here on the RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 4-0 Pittsburgh. Striding in, David Dahl. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. The 2-0 on the way. Squared that one up just a little late. The 2-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by Harrison, and there's one away.
Batting fifth, center fielder, Harley Blackburn.
First pitch of the at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. His previous history with Trevor Williams, he's just 1 for 6. The 1-0. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike 1. One out, nobody on. And that one just missed outside. Bouncer up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That goes right up the middle.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and standing in, the right fielder Carlos Gonzalez. Here comes the first pitch. Up around the face. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling. compose yourself and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
Here it is, the 3-0 is in there for strike one. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
Batting 8, catcher, Tony Walker.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
The 1-0. Line drive to center field. Marte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting 9, Edgar Domingo Herman.
Stepping up now, Domingo Herman. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Here's the first pitch to him. Way out in front.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 2 left for Colorado. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Ready for another chance? Josh Harrison. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Blackmon on the move. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. First pitch on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to 3rd here as he advances on the wild pitch.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you sometimes you're just going to have games that get away from you. He's been struggling all outing long, and that wild pitch puts a little salt into the wound. He just hasn't had it in this one.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
That one's in there. 3-1. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Dickerson, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He was an 8th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Runners are at first and third with none out. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Blackman is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game. Riding in once again, Gregory Polanco. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch coming, here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bell, base runner at first with 1 out. And he takes a cold strike 1. The 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackman will put this one away, and that's out number 2. Now at the plate, Colin Moran. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Two 2-0 count, and the pitch outside. 3-0 now. Francisco Cervelli would be next. And he gets the call there. 3-1. 2 out with the man at first. Hit out towards second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Pirates 5 and the Rockies nothing. In now for Colorado, DJ LeMahieu, and his guys have quite a hill to climb, down 5-0 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Count even now at 1-1. So 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Hit on the ground out to short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
So 1 gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The batter, number 28, third baseman, Nolan
Coming to the plate now,
Arenado.
Nolan Arenado. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. Here it is, the 3-0. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Settling in now, Trevor Story. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed up a little high.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Here comes the 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Polanco has a read on it, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Colorado. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit.